Huskies back again with more San Jose Sharks GM mode, franchise mode commentary. Last video we introduced the team, went over the goals that I have for this season, and looking at the team, it looks good, right? Like, I like how the team looks, but my goal is to win now, and I mean, like, win a cup, year 1 or 2, and then probably break it all down and start over. So what I'm pretty strongly leaning towards is trading, as was mentioned in the comments, Mikhail Bodker, probably I have a lot of AHL forwards that have some actually decent trade value that I can move, and I want to bring in a top 6 guy for this. At least one top 6 guy. I can probably bring in 2 and move Hurdle back to the 3rd line. Because Marlowe's only an 85, I don't have that first line sniper. I need a first line scorer. Now, the names that were mentioned are going to be tough to get. I know Kessel was mentioned. Kessel's not an option. His trade value is too high. Because if I go and look at Phil Kessel, well, I mean, it's down here. It's through the roof though. It's pretty high. Like, he would be nice to have on that first line. He makes 6.5, which, I mean, it's doable. Like, I could probably get a deal done here. And he doesn't make nearly as much as what am I trying to say? I'm losing my words. He doesn't make nearly as much as the 2 other guys I want to trade for, which were Corey Perry, Daniel Sedin, or even Jaromir Jagr. Jagr's an easy get, so I'm gonna wait and see if I want to grab him. Now, if I want Kessel, I have to make the salary cap work, which means the only issue is they don't want Bodker, and that's kind of what I needed them to want. But they want David Schlemko, which is somebody that I've used in the past to get a deal done, because he makes 1.9. And then on top of that, they really don't want anybody. That's where this kind of falls off. Is I don't want to trade Chris Tierney because he's 22 years old, and I think he gets to be a decent bottom 6 guy. But I have all of these forwards, like I have Gregor, Bergman. I mean, he's a defenseman, but like, I have all these AHL guys that I could stack up and trade, but they don't want them. So like, if I wanted to get Phil Kessel from them, I would have to trade a ton, and they don't want draft picks either. Like, I can't even offer up my 1st round pick to them. Like, I think this is overpaying in my book, just for Phil Kessel. I mean, Phil Kessel's nice, he's an 89 overall, he'd be a 90 with morale, but even if I try this, it's not going to go through. Yeah, see. So we're going to take these guys off. Because I want to be that team that adds that veteran presence to get my team over the hump. Zetterberg is one of the guys to kind of look at. He's not really a sniper though. He actually only makes 5.7, but he's a playmaker. I need a scorer for that first line. Now granted, he's got good scoring stats, but ideally I get a sniper. Edmonton doesn't have any snipers, I know that from my own freaking playthrough. Jaromir Jagr is someone to look into. He's got really low trade value. The only issue with him is he's got a decent salary. He makes $4 million. But he's a good, like, he'd be a solid 2nd line sniper. So actually, I'm going to trade for Jagr right now. Not going to be for Bodker, though. We're going to say Bodker, because this is Florida wants players that I don't mind trading. The only issue is they do want Nick Spalling, so we'll throw Nick Spalling in there, and then I'll throw in a couple of these AHL guys, and honestly this should go through. Yeah, let's do that trade. But I'd have to move down Mueller. I don't really know if I want to. Can I give them another NHL player? They want Schlemko. Let's do Schlemko and Spalling and see if that is enough. That might not be enough. I might have to still add a rookie. didn't want to propose trade. I can give them another just like throwaway forward here. Let's see if this goes through. This should go through, and I do have some cap space. Yeah, so there we go. And now with that, I still have room on my roster in case somebody gets hurt, and I still have extras. So if I best lines this, actually I don't want to best lines it because that's, actually I will best lines it. So we put Yager on the first line right now with Pavelski and Thornton, which is nice. But ideally, Yager's actually my second line sniper, and I trade Bodker for a first line sniper. Now I wouldn't mind, we'll put Tierney up there. Actually no, we'll put Carlson up there. I like that better. So I feel like we've already made our team better. Like I said, Yager's just he's a guy that can score, but I want him to be my second line sniper. I mean, my team's set, but yeah, I want to move Bodker. And probably, I'll just best line CHL, because except I want Meyer there. Does Goodrow have faceoffs? He does not. Does either of these guys have faceoffs? Yeah, Meyer does. So Meyer can play center. And Regan can come down here. That's everybody. Bergman's playing. Yeah, we're good. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright, so there's one big trade done. I said that really, I think, improves our team. And now the next one I want to do is I want to trade Bodker. It's just a matter of for who. I would like a first line guy that would be easy to get. Now James Neal, he's a power forward, but power forwards play the same role as snipers. If I can get James Neal for Bodker, I don't think there's any way I can make this deal work. Who do they want? Like, I traded away all my NHL players, so contracts just really don't work. Who makes the most out of these guys? Joel Ward makes 3.1. Oh, if you'll take Joel Ward, they'd have more than... And you don't want draft picks. So if I add, I'm sure this won't go through, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Just add this guy. Will this go through? No, I didn't think it would. Now the only issue with making this trade, well, it's not really an issue, but I have a guy I can call up. I don't want, they don't want young guys, so this is the big issue I run into with this team right now. I'd have to trade them unsigned players. This Gregor kid, he's a top 9 forward. A top 9 as a playmaker is not something I'm really interested in. So will they take this deal? I doubt it. Yeah, trade rejected. It's because I don't want to trade Neal, so I have to massively overpay. And I really don't want to give them any more than I have to. I'm not giving them this Roy kid. Roy. This Balsers guy, I feel like he turns into something. So we'll try this guy instead. I'm just pretty much just stacking up to see if they'll make this deal. Yeah, if they're not going to make that trade, they're not going to go for this. So it was a nice try, but I don't think James Neal is doable. Let's see, who else is there to go after that would fit pretty nicely? I mean, Sedin's an option in Vancouver, because he's already on the trade block, and he's fairly cheap to get. I just really kind of want that first line guy. I mean, Yager can be that first line guy, but I really feel like he's going to fall off quicker than he would be useful. Matthew Shane's a center, and he's also a playmaker. Who to make a trade for? I really don't like Panarin as a sniper. Otherwise, I'd make an attempt to get Panarin, but he's making 6. And I don't like him as a sniper. He doesn't have a good enough shot. The skaters, they're defensive heavy. Cam Atkinson. How much does he make? He makes 3.5. Let's see if I can get Cam Atkinson. Because I can also flip him when it comes to a rebuild. Yeah, let's try for Atkinson. Let's see what they want for him. I don't think I can get him with this team. Yeah, see, I'd have to give up. I mean, I don't mind giving up Tommy Wingles, but it's not even close. And they don't want draft picks. They want thirds, but I don't think that's gonna be enough to bring Atkinson over. Like I say, I don't think this is gonna go through. It's too close for a guy that they don't want to move. Yeah, maybe Atkinson isn't the right guy to go after. Buffalo. Evander Kane, see, again, that's another sniper I never see score goals. Maybe I should just settle for City and Pasternak. He's not a sniper, he's a playmaker. Surprised Arizona. Well, I mean, they did just trade Bodker, so that makes sense. They don't have anybody of value, man. I would love to try to get Corey Perry, but there's just no way I could get that to work. 8.6, like this. Pff. I mean, like, what would this? Yeah, see, man, that's not even. I'd have to bring back. But yeah, I can't make that trade. I might be settling for Sedin here. Kuznetsov, if he wasn't a playmaker, he might be an option. The Jets don't really have any snipers aside from Line A. I mean, Blake Wheeler's decent, but I think Sedin makes the most sense. But then there's also everybody's favorite power forward, Mark Stone, who only makes $3.5 million. And Ottawa's kind of a rebuild team, to be honest. So they want a first. So Bodker and a first for Mark Stone. Can I just throw in a? Oh, I can. They want him. Let's throw in this kid. Do it up. Oh wow, they don't want that. They don't want to make that deal. I'm surprised by that. Really surprised by that. Do I just throw in another rookie? I feel like I have to trade the first round pick to get him. And I can kind of use him as my... I can probably keep him if I add Gregor. Man, really? I'm surprised that they're not doing this deal. Just a bit too low. Man, well, what the fuck? I'm giving a ton here to get Stone, and I can't do it. Man. Wow. Alright, I'm surprised they don't want to do that. Which one's the sniper? The Daniel? Yeah, Daniel's the sniper. So let's just trade for Daniel. I wasn't going to do this initially, because he's rather easy to get, but I need to also give them some cap space back, which I don't have a lot of. Do you want Joel Ward? I'm still over the cap. I would have to send somebody down if I do this deal. have like no cap space among these players. Well, let's try it and see if it goes through. Yeah, they're not interested. I'd have to give them... They probably want a draft pick. How about just a third? Will that be enough to push it over the edge? Yeah, okay. So my fourth line is going to need some work because I have to send down... Can I send down the blank and call somebody up who's... Or am I just stuck sending him down? I mean, I called this Carpenter kid. Let's just send him down. I don't have anything in terms of like cap space to work with here. I mean, yeah, I might as well just call this Carpenter kid up so that when somebody gets hurt, I don't have to call somebody up. Now, I've absolutely traded away my near future for these guys, so I really need them to do something for me. Alright, so this Carpenter kid actually has to play. That's the only issue I have with this, but I think that my team is more than good enough to make up for him. I mean, I just don't have the cap space to... I would have had to trade like one of my defensemen, and I'm not really wanting to do that. Because my defense is pretty stacked. I can't even save cap space with my goaltending because, well, you're in level 74. Alright, so my top 6 is loaded. There's... Yeah, you know, I was gonna do some simming this video, but I got nothing, man. Like, I'd want to call up Goodrow. I mean, I guess I could call up this Ryan. Well, all right. So let's go back to roster modes. Let's see if I can figure something out here. Because if I get the Goodrow kid up there, if I send these two guys down, God, he makes 500k. Shit, man. Why does DeMello have to make so little? Fuck. Oh, that doesn't leave me an extra defenseman. Like, I want that extra defenseman. Well, can I do that deal? Let me do it. No, that's what I thought. Why would you let me do that deal if it doesn't work? Oh, Ryan, you don't have to feel nervous. You're going back down, buds. Oh, man. I feel like I just lost DeMello to waivers by accident, too. Did I? I did. Damn it! Ugh. No, I don't want to scratch him. I want to best lines. Tommy Winkle has no trade value. I'd trade him for a third line playmaker or something. 79 overall, and I'm sure of it. I'm absolutely sure that I lost fucking. Actually, wait. Is that Balser's kid here? I want him to play. No, he must be a CHLer. Okay. We'll just put him up here. Actually. Wait, who had 84? Put Lurg up there with him. Bergman and Ryan. Alright, well I lost to Mello, but I think I've improved my team considerably. This Goodrow kid's not terrible. He's a good fit for that fourth line. Top 6 is significantly better with Sedin and Yager. neither of them probably make it the next season. I wasn't gonna sim this video, but we'll do the opening game of the season. I want to see who fucking grabbed what's his face, DeMello from me. Ah, the fucking Capitals, bunch of bastards. I'll probably just trade for him if I want him back, but I'm not too concerned about it. Alright, so all those moves in my offense and defense did exactly the same. Well, that's not really, you know, I don't know, confidence building. Alright, here we go. Game 1 of the season, new roster, a lot of veterans. Alright, we're up 3-2. Hurdle, Yager, and Carlson. Okay, so Yager got a goal in his first game. Alright, tie game, 3-3. It's alright, we're alright. Nice, Patrick Marleau gets on the board. That second line doing work. We're out shooting the Kings, we're just not getting the goaltending. Aaron Gabbert gets one. Come on, Jones. You got 4 goals on 16 shots. Jones is going to have to be the workhorse. Aaron Dell is not good enough to get a lot of playing time. Going to overtime. Oh, no. Jordan Nolan. And he gets an empty netter, too. Alright, so I really think Martin Jones lost us that game. 6 goals on 23 shots, or 5 goals on 22 shots, sorry. Our offense was there, and I think our defense was there too. We just didn't get goaltending. So I'm going to chalk that up as just a opening night jitters. But I'm going to end the video there. As always, in these GM modes, I love to know your opinion, so let me know how you thought I did on those trades. Years 1 and 2 are my cup runs, and then I'm going to do an instant rebuild. I'm upset with the waiver claim. I didn't think that went through. I thought I was still in the waiver period, like before waivers were turned on. But I like keeping it realistic, so waivers are turned on for the series. I know a certain YouTuber who has them turned off. But other than that, leave a like for the series. Hopefully we get a win next video. And so you know, the upload schedule for this video is always in the description below. And that is every other day, starting Tuesdays with an upload on Sundays. So Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday are San Jose videos. Like I said, always check the description, that's where it'll be. As always, thank you for watching, and hopefully I see you back here for episode 3. We get real into the nitty gritty of the sim.